This is for only people who are employed, strictly employees. Have you been there before? A few days after your paycheck and you have absolutely nothing on you. That used to be my story 3 years ago. I used to receive my paycheck on time, always, every single month. Kudos to my boss. But this is what happened exactly after that. The moment I would receive the money, 2 days later, I would not know where the money disappeared from. I could not account for it at all. And as like that for about 2 years. That was 2021 and 2022. That was the kind of life I used to live. And then in 2023, I decided to cut a wire. That's when it hit me that, wait, Cindy, you've been working for 2 years, but you have no proof that you've been working, like literally nothing. I remember when I had just joined university before I started work, my elder sister was working. And every time we would ask her for money, sometimes she would say, you guys, I don't have money. So one of those days we asked her, but you work. How come every time we ask for money, most times you say you don't have money? Where does your money go? Oops. When I started working, my young brother asked me the same question, guys. Like, there are times where he would call asking for money and I would be like, I don't have money. And he would be like, but you're always working. Where does your money go? I had to reflect on my life, on what exactly is taking my money. Where is my money going? Because tell me why every single month I receive this amount of money on time. It is never delayed, not even for a single day. But 2 days later, I have zero. Like after tithing, I don't know where the rest of the money goes. I'm either buying dresses, shoes, paying money to be on this one's entourage, doing this, doing that. So I had to evaluate myself and say, Cindy, you're spending too much. That's for starters. But also, 2 days after your paycheck, how come you're back to square zero? And then I had to incorporate some of the things. Like before I spend money, I have to ensure that at least my savings are aside. I started saving in 2023, and yet I'd been working for 2 solid years with zero savings. Those things of even if you're walking on the roadside and you knock someone's nuts, you have nothing to use to pay. You have to call someone to first help you with urgent money. So in 2023, I decided to be so deliberate and I started saving money before spending on anything. I started cutting out on so many costs and saying, is this a want or a need? Do I actually need this or I just want to have it? So I started reducing my expenses. I started saying no to certain things. If you're calling me for brunch or you're calling for a dinner and I feel like, I don't have enough money for that, I'll gladly say no, I won't make it. If you ask me to be on your entourage and I calculate how much I need, I'll be like, nope, I'm sorry, I can't be on your entourage. I will come gladly and attend your wedding, but I can't be on your entourage because that means I'll need to spend more money, which I don't have. So that's how I started building my savings. And after that, I started investing, and the rest is history. So you might be there working so hard, but every month, 3 days later, you're back to square zero. You don't have anything because you're paying debts for friends, maybe from the shop, and maybe buying this, buying that, the new dress, the new shoes, the new suit, whatever it is. And forgetting that you need to start spending only when you have saved. So if you need help, if you need someone to hold your hand, if you need someone to hold you accountable, join our space at Elevation Coaching and Mentorship Academy on 0780684975 at only 300,000 shillings.